specific for families with special needs. And I want to continue on with last week's video where we talked about rethinking the estate distribution amongst your children. Where when you have a child with special needs, it means it may not be right to distribute everything equally, because you may have a smaller estate where you need more money to go to your child with disabilities because your other children are doing just fine, they have their own work, and they're able to build their own nest egg. And then you have other situations where you may have a large estate and it doesn't make sense to pass on all the same kind of assets to your child with special needs, or it's just more than they need, and so you do the math to figure out how much should be set aside in the special needs trust, what type of assets should go in the special needs trust, and the remainder go to the other children. Well, I want to talk about the Secure Act and how the Secure Act plays into this. Well, the Secure Act changed the rules on inherited IRAs and inherited 401ks and Roth IRAs, where it says your children, when they inherit IRAs, need to distribute all of the money in the IRA within 10 years through required minimum distributions. The difficulty around this is often when your children inherit the IRAs, it's also in their highest income earning years, and they're having to pull that money out at ordinary income, and so the money doesn't go as far. There are some exclusions though, and that's what I want to talk about here today. Two of the primary exclusions for the 10-year rule are: one, if your spouse inherits the IRA, or two, if you have a child with special needs. If you have a child with special needs, they are not held to the 10-year rule, and they, just like your spouse, can stretch out the required minimum distributions over their estimated lifetime, or the actuarial lifetime, allowing that money to last longer because you're reducing the amount of taxes being taxed at ordinary income. That is just another way to rethink about your estate and which assets may be best for your children with disabilities and which assets may be best for those without, to make that money go further. My name's Rhett Beal. I look forward to seeing you again next week.